Good evening. This is CTV News for Tuesday, March 22nd. I'm Denise Douglas.
And I'm Byron Scott. Thank you for joining us tonight. Well, at least 31 people are dead and nearly 200 injured after a terrorist attacks in Belgium in which ISIS has claimed responsibility. At least one of the explosions that rocked Brussels airport and subway system was likely caused by a suicide bomber. The country raised its terror alert to the highest level, prompting a lockdown of the capital and heightened security across Europe. We asked passengers at the nearby New Carrollton station their thoughts on the incident.
Absolutely horrified.
And why? Tell us what you're feeling.
I can't believe that these things are still happening.
Are you at all concerned about taking the metro today?
I'd like to think that the United States is on more high alert and that we should be safe.
I have no concerns about the metro system. I think it's safe here in D.C.
Feel safe. I think that the United States does everything they need to do to keep our people safe here. Coming in, saw a canine dog, checking everything, making sure everything is fine.
Meantime, Metro and Prince George's police have increased patrols at transit stations throughout the county.
You may recall the elementary school teacher and her young daughter shot and killed outside their home last month. Charged in the crime is the child's father. Now state lawmakers are considering legislation in their memory. Rochelle Mesker joins us now with more details on what's going on with this.
And unfortunately, this crime is just one of at least 7 domestic-related deaths in Prince George's in 2016. 26-year-old Nashante Davis and 2-year-old Chloe Davis Green were shot to death outside their home in Fort Washington in early February. Investigators say Chloe's father, 25-year-old Darren Boswell Johnson, confessed to their murders. According to police, Johnson was involved in a paternity suit because he didn't want to pay child support. Today, Davis's sister was in Annapolis urging lawmakers to pass legislation that she says would help prevent tragedies like the one that has devastated her family. The bill, sponsored by Senator Anthony Muse, would establish a domestic violence prevention task force in their memory.
It possibly could have helped me as well, because had I been aware of the signs or aware of what to look for, then I could have known, and I possibly could have told her, hey, we need to look into this. And knowing that if there was someone there to educate the men in the situation, that this could have been prevented.
This will tell us what we need and where to direct funds so that we will come back and say these are the findings of the task force. We have found that we can consolidate these programs. We found out these are the laws that need to be changed. We found out that these are the resources that need to have so we can put them into the next budget.
Today's hearing was held in the Judicial Proceedings Committee. SB 1143 is co-sponsored by 44 senators, and that just shows you how much support it has, at least in the chamber. And I should say, if this legislation is passed, that task force would have to submit a report of its recommendations to the governor by December 1st.
Okay, we'll definitely be following that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rochelle.
And you are watching CTV News. I'm Byron Scott.
And I'm Denise Douglas.